Yeah, man, what's going on, world? Is DJ Chase, the host of the Pregame Party Miss podcast on 20 podcast networks, 6 radio stations, official street managed radio in Atlanta. We got Dynasty Radio Monday nights, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. We got the Virgin Media Entertainment Radio, 8 p.m. 9 p.m. Monday nights, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. man. And we got the only Chanel Narcissist in the building. Was popping, mama.
What's going on?
Ain't nothing. How you doing?
I am doing well. How are you?
I'm all right. I was just napping. I had a long 2 days, so just family stuff I've been dealing with. So yeah. I'm just like, I'm so tired. I just like need a day. Tomorrow I'm just gonna turn my phone off because I just need a day off.
Yeah, you gotta do that sometimes. Absolutely. Mental health is very important.
For real. And like I said, you're a very dope, talented singer. You have a lot of accomplishments. I know it's not easy getting out there being so talented and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I definitely applaud you and your patience and dealing with me, because I know we've been trying to get this done for a couple of weeks now. So I apologize.
Good. You made it happen. That's all that matters.
For sure. So first and foremost, Chanel Narcissist. Where'd you get that name from? I've been wanting to ask you that. Well, how did you get that name, Chanel Narcissist? That's a crazy name.
It's my name. My legal name is Chanel Narcissus.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's my middle name.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, my great grandmother I was named after.
That's dope. And I was reading over your bio. It says you was born in Jersey, right? But you represent Baltimore, or no?
I live in Baltimore now. Yes.
Okay. Copy. So how do you say? Well, first and foremost, was it just like you was an implant to Baltimore, or you moved there for your career?
No, when I moved to Baltimore, I was about 12. So I've been.
Oh, you've been there for a minute.
Yeah, my father's job moved him here from Jersey. So, and I was actually coming from California, so we kind of met up in Maryland. So that's how that happened.
Copy.
And I've been here ever since. So.
Yeah, that's dope. How's the music scene in Baltimore been? I was just down there. How's the music scene been treating you?
That's good. I actually just did my first live recording, my live album recording for some new music that's coming out and some of my old music. So that's really exciting. I did that in August.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope.
So I'm performing on the 21st at Acoustic Thursdays. So I'm looking forward to that too. That's
fire. Yeah, and I want to ask you this question. I like to start out like like when I do interviews, I want people to know who the artist is, right? So Chanel Narcissist. How did you get started? Like, a lot of people, because you have a crazy background, and everything about everything there is to know about music and business. So there's nothing I can tell you, but. What made you say, I could have been a doctor, I could have been a dietitian, I could have been anything. Yeah. I want a book writer. What made you want to pursue music?
Well, to be honest, I come from a music family. Like, both of my parents are self-taught musicians, which is how I kind of got started. We always had a piano in our family. And I've been playing piano since I was 3.
Okay.
And singing since I could talk. So it's always been in me. And as I matriculated through school, it was like, that's what I want to do. I've always wanted to do it. And once I went to college, I could have went to school for anything, but I wanted to go for music. And I'd say that my parents at first were keen on the idea, because back then, music, like, why do you want to go to school for music? You can't do anything with that. And here I am all these years later is making it happen. So I've always wanted to do music. I never saw myself doing anything else. Music and acting, of course. So. Yeah,
you do both. Yeah, and your background, like, do you say growing up in Baltimore? Because Baltimore's we know Baltimore, at least up in New York. New York is ignorant, so New York only thinks the only place in the world is New York. But I know you do singing. You do, like I said, you do classical singing, traditional singing. Do you feel like because down there it's like more bounce, more go-go music, more stuff, more up-tempo. It's more drummy based music. It's more bounce music. Do you feel like they receptive to your singing style of music, like the R&B style?
Well, I mean, R&B is accepted really anywhere. I really kind of classify myself as more of a neo soul. Like, I'm classically trained, and of course, in my music, you definitely hear those elements. But I don't sing classically, but but I can if that's what you're trying to say. But I think that I think it's different. I think it's definitely eclectic. It's something, I guess, a little refreshing, if you will. So I think it is very well received here.
Copy.
Yeah.
And you know, touring and things like that. Like, what's your favorite part of the business? Especially like, because even me, I'm a publisher. I DJ. I do so many different hats. You know, unfortunately, it gets me in trouble because I'm always so busy. But what's your favorite part of the business? You know what I'm saying? Because I know you have the independent label VYE Records.
Yeah.
And what's your favorite part of the music business?
I can't really say that I have a favorite part because I love each part in its own way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, each part has its specialty, if you will. So, I mean, as you know, I'm an audio engineer, so I love being in the studio. You know, I love recording people, working with clients, helping build them. I'm also a music teacher, so I have my own music lesson studio.
Yeah, dope.
So I work with, you know, potential talent coming up or young children, you know, wanting to actually pursue or think they want to pursue this life or this career. So just helping them grow into that. So it's so many different. I mean, the performance side, I love to perform. I love creating.
Yeah.
So there's just no one aspect about it. I love it all.
Copy. See, and you're able to, and then being, you know, having so many different things going on, are you able to do music full time, or do you have like, you know, what you say, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. You know, I'm gonna be traditional business, but I'm gonna be a performer full time.
So what do you mean? Like,
so do you have like a day job versus do you feel like do you have a struggle with a day job versus being a full time musician?
No, I run my own business, which is the studio.
Yeah.
So I do this full time. Yeah,
full time. Copy.
In 2017. I was already teaching, but I was working about 60 to 70 hours trying to manage 2 jobs plus teaching, and it was just a lot going on.
Yeah.
And I decided, I said, you know what? All I want to do is music. So I put it in God's hands. I did what I had to do to prepare myself. And I jumped. I
feel you. I know it's a struggle.
I've been rocking ever since. So yeah.
And where'd you get the name from? VYE Records. Where'd you get the name from?
So it's actually Vi Records.
Vi, okay, Vi Records.
My father's name is Levi.
Oh, okay, dope.
Yeah, so I named it after him.
Got you. And like even performing, like what's your favorite place to perform? Like I know you performed all over the country in different places. What's your favorite place to perform?
Well, I'm actually, I haven't been all over the country just yet.
Yeah.
But I am working on that. Like I'm working on an overseas tour as well. I would love to do that in the near future. But right now my home base is in Baltimore. And like I said, they receive me, they show up, they show out for me.
That's what's up.
So it's much love here.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I was just down there. I've been down there twice already. So I definitely got to come down. I was just down there 2 weeks ago for South Carolina. So I got to, I drove in. Yeah, I just drove in. I was going to come see you. I was going to stop, but I just kept going. I was like, I was already here.
You cannot stop. You need to
no, I'm going to come down. My boy King Ray definitely, you know, has told me I got to come down there.
Yes.
Yeah, I got to come down. Yeah. And being an audio engineer, because there's not a lot of, I'm an engineer. So you see me, I'm in my studio. So there's not a lot of female engineers. What made you want to be an engineer too?
So what happened was, I actually, in the beginning of my career, I got burned. And, you know, I always heard music, but I didn't really know how to kind of put it together, right? Of course, I play. Of course, you know, I play flute as well. So I have the musical background. I just didn't know how to actually put it together. And then once I kind of started to learn how to do that, it was like, well, you know what? I want to be able to have control over pretty much what I do. And I just love the art of taking something in its raw state and then making it this polished, finished component. And I don't know. I love being in the studio. I love manipulating, creating different sounds and different energies within the music. So that's how I kind of got started.
Dope.
So that's how I landed at Sheffield.
Yeah.
And then my career took off from there.
For sure. And do you feel like, do you produce your own music as well too, or you just do the engineering? You produce engineering?
I write, produce it, record it.
Let's nerd.
I try not to mix it because I definitely want a different perspective. Like someone else's music is fine, but when it's your music and you're already involved so heavily in everything, sometimes you need that different ear, that different perspective. So not saying I have it, but
Yeah, let's nerd out for a second. What's your favorite? What equipment you use to produce your beats?
You mean like my DAW or
what's your DAW? Your DAW,
What's in my studio?
No. What like production? Your beat production. What's your beat production?
So I'm in Logic now. I actually like it. Before that, back in the day, I was doing Reasons. I still have Reasons. Let me be clear. I still have Reasons. But I fell in love with Logic, and I've been working out of that. As far as the console, I have an X32 right now. So yep.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Nah, because you know what, I'm just intrigued because there's not a lot of females who do production, and you know, you have them, but they don't be good. And I'll be like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just do it, you know, because it's just the new in thing to do now. You know what I'm saying? And this is a podcast, so I'm like, you know what? I try to get like and pick people's brains. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and then let me ask you this question: even having a label, do you feel like, you know what? Because you started probably around the same time I started. And even we've seen a lot of changes in the business as well, because now you can do everything yourself. Like DistroKid and CD Baby and all that. CD Baby was super duper expensive back in the day. So now, you know, now the playing field is the independent game is, you know, is an even playing field now. Do you feel like, you know what, I want to stay independent, or you ever want to get signed?
No, I want to stay independent.
Stay independent?
I want to stay
independent. Wow. Okay. Why is that?
I just like having control over everything that I do.
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, granted, don't get me wrong, whichever artist wants to go which way, that's on them. But there's perks to it both. You know, there's pros to being signed and there's pros to not being signed, and vice versa. But for me, I just like, again, I like being able to create my own stuff, have control over my own stuff, own my own stuff, you know, and that's where it is. I mean, everyone can sing anything, but do you own it?
Yep.
You know, and that's what matters. So I just rather be able to keep control over what I do. And I'd rather just stay independent.
Copy. Not a single Pretty Eyes that we put together. I did a little mashup to that, put a little cosign behind that. You know,
by the way.
Nah, for sure. I knew you would like it. So what do you feel like, you know what? Well, not first of all, you produced that yourself, right?
Well, I did pretty much almost everything except for the percussion part. DJ King Ray actually blessed me with his talent.
Copy.
And then there's Joe Peasy, he's the bassist on there. And then Steve Blake, he's the guitarist on there as well. So
yeah. So what we doing with that record? We getting into more stations? That's the lead single. What's up for this year?
Yeah, well, that's the new single. It's going to be on the second album that's coming out soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the lead single right now.
Dope. And are we getting another EP this year? What's up?
We getting a full album.
Full album this year?
Oh, full album. Oh, yeah.
Okay, copy. Hopefully I can make it, get a little DJ. Or hopefully I can send some drops or something for that bad boy.
Yes. We're sending the heat this time. I'm so excited about this album. I mean, my first album dropped in 2012. And you definitely can hear my growth, not only in the production side of everything, but vocally. So I'm just excited to share it. Like, I cannot wait. I just can't wait. I'm so excited.
Now I'm excited too. Like I'm just like chilling, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like sitting back because, like I said, I get so much music. Like even this weekend, I got a DJ in Philly, and then I got a DJ on Friday, and I don't even get the time to enjoy music. Like people will love artists always send me music, and I'm like, bro, I don't have the time to enjoy music. I haven't like sit and listen to a song in a long time. So sometimes when I like send the drops off and stuff like that or mashup, it just be a sign of relief because you can tell I really like it because I don't get so much. I get so much music, you know.
Yeah, I understand.
Definitely. So the full album, like I said, you going? I know you say you got shows coming up. I know you're trying to put in an overseas tour. You know, what do you say? Okay, what's one accomplishment that I know the year is almost over, but what's one accomplishment you say? You know what? I've done everything this year. I got my album ready. I got the single out. What's one thing that you want to accomplish for the rest of the year so far?
That I want to accomplish?
Yeah, that you want to accomplish, yeah.
Well, we're finishing up the album now, so it's not all the way done. But basically just probably finishing that up and getting that out and people loving it. Which I'm going to do. But
they go. It's dope.
Like, album is so dope. Like I'm just excited about it. So probably just getting the album out.
For sure. Yeah. Copy, man. Channel Narcissist, man. Thank you for coming on the podcast, mama.
Thank you.
Like I said, I just want to, you know, showcase who you are, showcase your talent. You have so much going on. You're such, like I said, you're so talented. You got master's degrees, you got music degrees, you got all of that. I don't know how you. I need to know how you do it because I'm trying to get some degrees, but
do it.
You know what I'm saying? Listen. Yeah, you're right. And I did a little NYU program, so I'm good money. So.
Oh, that's dope.
I did a little NYU joint.
NYU, my undergrad.
Yeah. So. They had like a certification program, so I just did that last year. I did it. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I did it last year. Yeah, so I did it. Yeah, so
yeah,
little something.
Yeah.
But I was really stuck in my way.
Never too late. Go for it.
I'll be busy. I'll be busy, man. I'll be
get it. Trust me.
Life happens. I just be busy.
I get it.
Word. So what's you got any matter of fact, you know what, before we get out of here, I want to ask you this question. You got any videos coming out?
Any music videos?
Yeah. Music videos, yeah.
No, we literally just dropped Pretty Eyes. So that was released about a month ago.
Yeah.
So that's the newest thing. But I am working on my new spoken word video.
Okay.
I'm gonna give too many details.
All right.
But it is gonna be Tug of War Chapter 2. Well, probably 1 and 2. So y'all look out for that.
Copy. People gotta see you, man. You gotta get more active. We gotta get you. We gotta get you more. I know you so like you are artiste. But we gotta get you more active. You feel me? Like.
Yeah, I mean, you know, in the shows, put me on.
Nah, you know what's crazy? I'm actually working on something. I'm working on this conference in DC. So I'll let you know. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the confirmation for that. Yeah, it's supposed to be in November, so I'm just waiting for them to hit me back. So
okay.
Yeah, so I'll let you know. But I'm definitely gonna come down to Baltimore and come check you guys. I know you was out of town doing your thing. So
yeah, come on down.
Copy. All right, man. Chanel Narcissist, plug everything you got. Plug your album. Plug your social media. Plug everything.
Yeah, so definitely make sure y'all check out my new single, Pretty Eyes. It's available everywhere for download as well as streaming. The video, check that out on YouTube. You can follow me on Instagram at Chanel_Narcissus 919. On Facebook and Twitter, it's just Chanel Narcissus, NARCISSUS. Hit me up or check me out on my website, ChanelNarcissus.com.
There you have it, man. It's DJ Chase, the Pregame Party Miss podcast on 20 podcast networks, Divergent Media, Entertainment, Radio, Monday nights, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Dynasty Radio, Monday nights, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Official Madness Radio, Atlanta, Tuesday nights, 10 p.m. to 11 p.m., man. It's DJ Chase, the Pregame Party Miss podcast. Yeah.
DJ Chase TV.
It's official. Come on. Locked in with DJ Chase on the Pregame Party Mix